clean for cup match?
That boy act. How you help Nias prepare for a cup match? You know?
Oh, I clean Nias' back. I clean everything. His boots. Everything I clean for him. Everything.
Hey boy.
Let's see, Ross. What one? This is cameraman?
Yes.
Okay. ZFB or BBB?
Told her mama hustler, baby. No certain girl call me baby. I don't even think they know what my name is. But when me pull up in the dance, them go crazy. And now for the raving, so send me the brown thing. Who not really want to stay till the morning? Or who not really in a no long talking? Who certain man are just a big girl clowning. Them still girl frowning. Or send me the yellow one. Who a fuck what she say?
Like a ball.
I'm a hustler, baby. From a hustler.
My name is Onias Bascome. St. George's cricket player. Recently played a cup match. And yeah, I've been playing cricket my entire life. You know, from when I was a little youth, running around in the neighborhood all around St. George's playing tennis ball cricket. So you know, playing cup match for St. George's is just, it means everything to me. It's something that I always wanted to do as a youngster, especially with people surrounding me. That was a big influence in me wanting to play. People such as my old man, Onias Bascome, my uncle Greg, my big brother, you know. All these influences around me while I'm trying to study the game and learn the game had a big impact on me wanting to achieve things and become someone and playing cricket in Bermuda, you know. Played for St. George's my whole life in Bermuda cricket, you know, and that's just down to, that's where I come from, you know, and I don't think I'll represent anybody else in Bermuda, to be honest. But outside of that, I'm played for a couple teams in England. Played for Handsworth Cricket Club, Smathick Cricket Club. Them were just two local teams in Birmingham, where I'm from, but where I live in England. Also, when I was 15 years old, I got the chance to represent Warwickshire under 15s. So that was a big step in sort of my growing in my cricket career. You know, I got a couple good knocks. I done pretty well when playing, but unfortunately didn't make it that far in the program. But other than that, them are the only teams I'm really played for. And then again, represent Bermuda at under 13 level, under 19, and senior team. So yeah, it's been good, a good little start to my career. You know, getting experience from a good bit of teams as well. Like I said, I knew I wanted to play cup match from I was young. I'm probably been to every cup match since I can remember. Besides one time, I remember I missed one day. I think that was in like 2006. One day his first cup match. I missed the second day. But other than that, I've been to cup match every year. But that just motivated me to want to play when I was young, seeing people that I looked up to do well, you know, and I always knew that I wanted to play cricket, so playing cup match was always something that I would have wanted to do. Now that I got to play them, and this was my 4th cup match. And the crazy thing is, my first 3 cup matches, all of them were down St. George's. And so this was my first time playing up Somerset. And I always thought to myself, my papa always told me, you'll never play a cup match up Somerset, but you got a lot of runs up Somerset. And he told me that this was my cup match to do well. And I took to that and made things happen, you know, and just showed what I can do.
So, really block me.
To me, cup match means everything. And all of what cup match means, like when it comes to Emancipation Day and what cup match is really about, you know. It ain't just about the cricket game. Like, that means cup match means everything. And then when it comes down to the cricket game, it's like, I know it ain't no better feeling than winning cup match. as a Bermudian. You know, I haven't won it yet as a player, but I won it as a reserve in 2011, and even that meant a lot. You know, even though I wasn't on the field, I was still a part of the team. Done my job. Ended up getting a run out that year, a very important run out still in another bridge. But yeah, cup match means everything because it's such a family and community event. You know, and it's a time when the whole of Bermuda comes to a standstill to come and support these two teams and the bigger meaning to cup match. Before cup match, you know, I just take cup match as another game. You have to. You can't put too much pressure on yourself. And that's how it feels the night before. The morning, of course, if anybody tells you that they ain't nervous the morning of cup match, they gotta be lying, bro. I'm gonna tell you. But the night before, I just try stick to my regular routine. Got my preparing myself, you know, preparing my mind, you know, to focus on what I'm gonna do and what's gotta be done for the next day, you know, so that no matter what obstacles brought to me, I could be able to tackle it and do what I have to do. Well, growing up around St. George's, cup match time, and cup matches in St. George's it's crazy. It's just non-stop. Like, it just always out the club. You're out the club 7 days a week, I swear. You know, just feeling the vibes of what's about to come, you know. As far as comes to living with a cup match star, living with two cup match stars, in all honesty, because both my father and my brother have won cup match as captains. So, you know, they're in the history books already. And living with them, I mean, it has a big impact on how serious you want to take it, because you wanna live up to the expectations in terms of wanting to achieve things in cup match yourself. And with me achieving what I achieved this year, it feels like I made my mark in cup match in some sort of stance, like in making 100. It ain't a lot of people that's done that. You know, for me to do that meant everything, and I knew it meant everything to my father and my brother. Like, you know, and the emotion that they shared when they came on the field, it was crazy. Like, and being able to live up to something that they could have potentially done, or something just as good as what they done in winning cup match, it means a lot, you know. And my proudest moment in cup match was getting a century. Like, that's kind of obvious, because that's kind of the first major thing that I'm done so far, you know. Play a full cup match, just ain't been getting these starts, but not being able to carry on, you know. But yeah, getting that century, that meant everything to me. It meant everything. As you can see, the emotion that was on the field at the time, like, it was crazy. Cause in a way, like, you picture yourself doing it, but it's like when you actually do it, it's unreal. Like, it's unbelievable in a way. Like, in front of all those people, to actually go out there and perform was crazy. It was immense pressure out there. Like, it was only so little to hold on to. I mean, I didn't get there in the end, but to get that close, I mean, I feel bad that I didn't do it, but to get that close still means a lot, because I shared fight and I shared character in what had to be done, you know. But in that being my proudest moment in cup match, I gotta give it to the people that was there around me and supported me to get where I got. And Zico Burgess, like, and Charles Truck, gotta give them immense credit for what they done, because it wasn't easy for them to do what they done, you know. And for them to actually stick it out with me and get through that, like, I gotta give them guys a lot of respect. Also the team, you know, supported me from the side. Like, it might have looked like I done it by myself, but in reality, I couldn't have done it without them, you know, without the team support on the side, and without Charles and Zico standing up the other end while we was doing our thing. It would have never worked without them guys, so I have to give them guys a lot of credit. I mean, Norway fair for Somerset playing cup match. Scored 100 up Somerset, so, you know. But it's nothing better than playing cup match in front of your home crowd in St. George's, you know. Like, you seeing all of your peoples in your place, like, you know what I'm saying? Feels good. You just want to do well for them, you know. They got certain fans that stick out to you, like, I mean, you got damn real St. George's fans that you always see come out the club support no matter what. Like, there's one fan that I have to give a lot of credit to throughout my cricketing career, and that's Uncle Sub, you know, because he comes to every league game no matter what. It's like the #1 fan of St. George's, and it ain't just a cup match fan, he's a league fan, like, you know, and him and his wife are saying that at every game no matter what. And we guys always give him his blessings after games because he deserved it, like, you know. No matter what league we was playing in, no matter how good the team was, they was always there to support. I gotta respect him for that. Well, before I go with the game, of course, I want to win cup match as a player, like, you know. That's something that I ain't done yet, so that's the first thing that I want to make sure I can do. Hopefully it could happen soon, you know. Someone's set the cup for too long. But yeah, that's my main goal right now, is focus on trying to get that cup back, because St. George's is where it should be at. Don't be doing up Somerset. Other than that, I just want to see the people around me do well, like, you know, because that's all it takes. Everybody step up to the table, and we guys have got the team to beat Somerset. I know we do, you know. There's a lot of youth in our team, and there's a good vibes in our team. To all the young cricketers out there trying to play cup match or looking forward to play cup match when they got older, you just gotta keep doing what you gotta do. Train hard, you know. Don't stop studying the game. Just keep looking to build your game. You know, every chance you get, put in a little bit of work. Keep learning. Talk to people about cricket. Get knowledge from different individuals about cricket. Study the game, because there's a lot to learn. Cricket's a very intelligent game. There's a lot to learn about the game, so don't be afraid to go out there and get knowledge.
And it's always a pleasure as a father to see their sons graduate into an atmosphere like cup match. Cup match is a brilliant atmosphere in Bermuda. And as a father, previously played cup match, and as a captain, it would have been a blessing to even play with him, but to see him achieve the achievements like they're achieving in cup match is awesome, you know. And to see Nias go out there and score 100 runs in the situation he is in showed me that he has a lot of character, discipline. His mature level has definitely grown. It's just a matter of him just taking it from one level to the next level to be consistent, you know. But as a father, I was proud. It's almost like you could feel like you could come away from the game now because you kind of left a legacy to say, you know, there's one of your sons that could say they're going on and play a cup match and reach the levels of a cup match player. You know what I mean? And it'll be a pleasure to see a few of them to go out there and achieve the same thing. Nias showed talent very young that is capable of scoring big runs. His game changed a little bit as he started going to academies and all that, where his start got more correct, but he was more of like a power hitter. So his application to the wicket was for a short time, but he scored big. So I think with the transition right now, with him becoming like a more technical batsman, his runs are coming, but they're not coming as frequently as he was. So sometimes when it's trying to get in, it kind of like shelters his game and it's looking to score, you know what I mean? But once he gets that combination right of batting long with the ability to score, then I can see in future, I can see Nias, if it's basically up to him. He looks like he should be playing cup match for another 12 years. Within that 12 years, I'm expect he should be able to score at least 400s. I mean, you're looking at cup match right now, Nias scoring 100 at his age, and the type of 100 he scored. It wasn't just a regular 100. It's probably one of the best 100s you could have saw through cup match. And to go through them adversities while he was batting as far as the game could have been over 130, 230, so he battled a lot. So he could imagine when he's free, he could just go out there and just play cricket and just enjoy betting. I see him scoring another 300s in cup match, so at least 400s. I'm giving a benchmark, but that's up to Nias. He could score more, but it's totally up to him. He shared it on the international stage when he was young. Shared it at Warwickshire, dominated the betting on the 19s for Warwickshire, top 3 betting average. So the ability for Nias to go out there and play good cricket has always been a story even from when he was young. Now he's at the age where the transition becomes becoming a boy to becoming a man, then a man that's pretty much putting his life together. Once he balances it out, and if he could do that any time of him playing cricket, I can't see him not being successful. The key is with Nias, he has to maintain playing at the highest level. I'd love to see him get back into the national program, and I'd like to see him prolong his cricket career overseas, because he's very talented. I think the country could use Nias and his ability and his commitment to the game. But like we all say, it's up to them at the end of the day. When my kids was born and I made a cup match, it was a thrill for me because I didn't think I was going to be able to play cup match. When I came up in the era of football, played a little bit of cricket for Devonshire. But my desire wasn't cup match. I didn't see cup match. I saw soccer, playing football and all that. But then when I had my son Aronde, he enjoyed cricket because we had moved to St. David. So it got me involved and wanted to participate in cricket again. So now having my kids, that's all they basically knew was sports. So playing in the backyard, a little bit of cricket, taking them out there to games, and they're watching it, getting involved. They all participated in Water Boys and all the games I played. Nias and Kira was pretty much the closest one together for our age bracket. So it was always competitive for them playing in the backyard. So you saw that they was going to groom into good little cricketers. And the first time to see Ronde going out there playing cup match, I could have probably played a cup match with him, but I had retired early because I had captained on 2005. And if I would have stayed on, I definitely would have captained in 2006, but I retired, and Ronde came into cup match 2006. And that was a milestone that I'm pretty sure a lot of parents would love to achieve, but I couldn't be selfish to myself and to the team by just trying to prolong my career so I could do that. So I ended up retiring after we won cup match. But to see Ronde playing cup match is brilliant, man, as a father. What more do you expect? What more you want to feel other than your children following your legacy, you know what I mean? Then to see Nias coming along, and like I always tell Nias, we got to be cup match players. We can't be just playing cup match. And to see him come and play cup match, but to see him go out of cup match was a little hurting because I really think they're good enough to play and finish and to have a career in cup match. But to see him get back in the way he came back in and to score 100 was brilliant. I just hope it sheds a shadow amongst his other brothers to go out there and achieve, because you got Akira coming. It's only a matter of time before he gets a chance. And he's doing great things up in England right now. But as we always say, you gotta share it in Bermuda in order to get selected.
That's my mama on FaceTime, you feel what I'm saying? My mama was on FaceTime more than the wicked. That shit felt crazy,
Watching it on TV was almost like felt like we was at the match because the TV was very clear. And sometimes when you're watching on TV, you get to really see everything and focus on the match. So basically, it was a very proud moment. I was very proud of it. And we spoke it into existence before the game, because before cup match, I spoke to Nias and I told him, got 100 for your mama. You got this. And he messaged me back and he said, yeah, this is my year. And so when he got past 20, I felt like he was going to make a big score. I felt it the first day, but then he got out, unfortunately. So the second day, when he got across 20, when he first went through, I felt a bit nervous, you know what I mean? But I felt it was nice to see him and Aronde batting together. So I felt like it was a proud moment. And when he got past 20, I just felt like it's going to go the whole line. Sometimes they say you got to speak things into existence. That's what I was doing, so I was very proud of it. So when it was on 95, I was just like, that's when the pins and needles really came into effect. Actually on 40-something, when he was going for his 50, that's when I felt really nervous. And then When he got to 50, I said, it's got to go to Hillary. And when he went on 95, I got nervous again, like anxious. And basically, I watched it. Me and a lot of my friends in the UK and his younger brother. And we was just sitting around. The house was in absolute silence. Watched the next two balls. And then we was getting anxious. And I was just like, he just needs to hit a 6 because I knew Nias was probably saying, just got to get this over with. And then after we spoke that, the very next ball, the 6 came, and everyone just jumped up and down and screamed. It was ecstatic. It was just like a very jubilant occasion. And you know what? I'm very proud of it.
When I'm watching Nias' innings, it didn't seem like runs was more of a factor for Nias. It's the application. And once I saw, I can't remember, I don't know what total he was on, but once I saw that he felt that he looked solid, the total wasn't 50 nor 100. I didn't see that. What I saw was a young man being jubilant and occupying that wicket, and felt that nobody was going to get him out. The glory of the fact that his innings was when he did get the 50 and when he got the 100. But watching him bet, then watching him get the 100, yes, he gloried the 100. But I think with Nias looking at him the way he batted, was the most important thing was trying to get through that innings. And I looked through the runs, and I saw a young man out there trying to battle for his club.
Like I told you before, like now when I came to the wicket to run day, the first thing he told me was, look, bro, today the only way you could be a hero is if you stay out there and bat all day. No matter if you got 20 runs. If you bat the rest of the day, that will make your name for yourself, you know what I'm saying? I carried that throughout my innings, to be honest. I never really, when I first went out there, I didn't really look to say like, yeah, I got 100 today. I mean, it ended up happening, but that wasn't the main goal. The main goal was to bat to the end. But yeah, that stuck with me throughout my innings and just trying to stay there and not focusing on just scoring runs, you know, and just battling through that time.
I think run day played a very important part in his innings as an elder brother, because run day fights his end battles when it comes down to cup match about scoring runs. And I gotta give him a little credit to his innings. Batting with 2.5 hours, scored 6 runs, but what was more important, batting the hours or scoring the runs? Then you look at the likes of Charles Trott. Was a young coach, showed a lot of maturity. He showed that if he wants to be a cup match player, he's going to play for the rest of his career. Then you turn around to Ezekiel Burgess. You see these guys been inside themselves just to battle, and they showed a lot of quality. I had a lot of elderly guys come to me that's seen a lot of hundreds in cup match. They tell me that's one of the best hundreds I've ever seen. One, you're looking at a game that could have ended 1:30. The time run them has ended 7 o'clock.
7, 11.
So when you're looking at valuable, like, you couldn't ask for more valuable innings from an individual that could battle with the adversities that he is up against and trusted his players. That's one thing I admire about that innings. He could have batted selfishly and tried to take the strike when the later order batsmen came in. But I think what his presence done allowed the players to come and feel the same thing he is feeling. Because Ezekiel Burgess batted extremely well. But I think his game came from feeling what Nias was feeling out there. Because he had to feel that Nias wasn't feeling 100. He wasn't feeling 150, he was feeling 200. He was feeling that we have to stay out there and battle as a team, as players, to try to secure this draw. And I got to take my hat off to the guys who supported the 100 because it was extremely well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at times Nias probably lost track of his 100 because his application was about occupying the wicket. So I got to take my hat off.
Yeah, when I was on 80, I could remember being on 80 for a long time. And I told Zico came to me and he was like, look, bro, are you going to go for it? And this was when we was both kind of set, you know? I said, no, bro. If it comes, it comes. If not, so be it. But that ain't the main goal right now. Like, the main goal was trying to battle the day. I mean, we got close enough to it. Didn't end up doing it at the end, but that was the main goal, and just trying to bet all day, and whatever rewards came with that, you would have saw it at the end. But through the innings, like when I was betting, I mean the only time I feel as I showed real aggression was when I was on 47, when I hit the 6 to bring up my 50, cause like I couldn't wait no more. I couldn't. And then when I was on 95, I remember saying to myself, started the over on 95, I said to myself, Chris is coming on. I'm getting my 100, that's over. And I remember the first ball I played down, the second ball hit my pit, went up. Umpire said not out. I felt like, you know, gotta get it now. The next ball I played down, and then the next ball was right in the block. That was the one. And I knew within myself that I was gonna get this over. Like I just had the confidence in myself to just back that. The opportunity is gonna come now, and I'm gonna take it. You know? But that's when I feel I showed a lot of aggression when I was betting and trying to get into the totals that I wanted to get to, and reaching them both with a 6. That was my first time playing cup match up there, and I always felt as though I could score runs on someone's wicket. And I took the opportunity when it came, you know. First time playing cup match up, someone's scoring 100. I felt good.
Is there more to come?
Yes, of course. It's gotta be more to come, you know. I wanna score a winning 100.
See, the good thing about that innings series with your 100 is that, see, when you play cricket, you're not gonna find yourself in these situations where you have to score hundreds like that more frequently than scoring hundreds on free, like on more friendly basis. You probably won't find yourself in a 2-to-1 every season. You probably won't find yourself where you have to battle for 5 hours, and then within that 5 hours scoring 100. You're going to have some enjoyable times when you're out there and you're in a good zone and your team could be 190 for 2 and you come out there, or you're 120 for 2 and you come out there and it's free-flowing cricket and you're scoring 100 within the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you're scoring 100. So that's the good thing about it. You probably won't find, but you're gonna find yourself in situations where you're gonna be able to go there and relax a little bit and be able to score 100 like a little freer than that 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when I went to the wicket, what I bet at number 8, I went to the wicket. She wasn't looking good at all for us, you know. Like you said, game could have been over early, real early. I know it would have been an embarrassment. That's how I felt when I was at the wicket. I felt like I couldn't let everyone just get embarrassed like that, you know, because I knew we deserved more. Like, as a team, like, because I'm seeing the amount of work that we guys are putting in and training and just creating the vibe that we want to create in the community, you know, like even bigger than cricket, like the vibes that were created off the field around our club. And it's like I felt as though this happening was just insane, that something good had to come out of it for St. George's, and not just me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I reaped the reward of it being me that made the 100, but it's more of it done something for the community, you know. It gave a proud moment in cup match, even getting a 2-to-1, and something that we could take out of the game and come to the table next year, and hopefully this could help other players build and want to achieve more.